Okay, lesson 3, I'm going to work with you a little bit on how chords are constructed. This stuff is important to know. Some people might think it's a little complicated, but it doesn't have to be, okay? I want to try to help you understand it in simplified terms, all right? First of all, I'm going to start with a C chord, just a basic C major, C-shaped chord, and I want us to just look at what notes these are. This note is C on the 5th string. On the 4th string we've got an E. We have the open G string. We have another C on the 2nd string, and the top string open is an E. So we only had 3 different notes, C, E, and G, and they come in different orders. Okay? If I want to play a C chord anywhere on the neck, we talked about the caged chords and all the different chord shapes. If I play an A-shaped C chord, I still have the notes C, E, and G. If I play a G-shaped C chord, I still have the notes C, E, and G. Any place on the fretboard I play C, E, and G, I am playing a C chord. It doesn't matter what the shape looks like, okay? Each chord has its unique 3 notes in it like that, all right? And I want you to understand, too, the numbers. Maybe you know. We would call those numbers 1, 3, and 5. Chords have a first or root note, a third, and a fifth, and that's very important to understand. Okay, and as you're looking at song books or chord books, you see chords with numbers in them. This is where it comes from. All right, and here's where it really comes from. If I play a C major scale, okay, just a very basic C major scale, I'm not even playing 5 strings. I'm playing 8 notes here. Okay, I could play it elsewhere on the guitar, but this is a simple place to play it. And I want you to think of this. It doesn't matter whether you know these note names or not, but they happen to be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. But what's more important that you do know is that we give scales numbers. We call those scale steps or intervals. The C, what we call our root note, is number 1. D is 2. E is 3. F is 4. G is 5. A is 6. B is 7. And then we're back to our root note, C. We don't call it 8, we call it 1 again. It's a root note. Okay? So now you see where those 1, 3, and 5 came from. They came from the scale. Okay? This works with any chord that you're working on. Okay? There's a 1, there's a 3, there's a 5. Some chord shapes leave out one or the other, or they move them around, but usually if we're playing a major or minor chord, there's a 1, a 3, and a 5. Okay? I want to talk to you a little bit about minor chords as well. You need to understand how minor chords are made as opposed to major chords. For this example, I'm actually going to shift over to an A chord, and I'm going to play the A chord, and the notes I have in an A chord, the open A string, the 5th string, E, A, C sharp, and another E. If I were to play the A scale, the A major scale, we would find out that we've got a C sharp is our 3rd note. Okay? If I want to play a minor chord, if I wanted to play A minor, I don't need that C sharp. I need C natural. Remember, C sharp was the 3rd of the chord. To change a chord from major to minor, you lower the 3rd 1/2 step. Okay? And we would refer to that note as the flat 3rd or the minor 3rd. Okay? And you want to understand the difference between a major chord and a minor chord is simply the 3rd. A minor chord has a flat 3rd, a major chord has a regular 3rd. It's just a 3rd, okay? That's the difference between a major and minor chord. As you go up and down the guitar neck, look for those chords and look for the difference between your majors and minors. They're only 1 fret difference, all right?